Why do you keep going at Nikki Haley? Why do you think this is going to bear fruit?
Chris, I don't know what you've been smoking, man.
He wasn't ready. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Ladies and gentlemen, get you some merch. This was one of our best-selling shirts, and I never wear them. And then I saw this downstairs. They were doing a new print of them. And I said, I forgot how fire this Not a Gun-Free Zone shirt is. And it's also reflective. We went and bought reflective ink. So if the light shines on it the right way, it's reflective. And so this is one of the coolest shirts that I made. Put in discount code BEATDOWN, get 30% off. Beat Down, get 30% off the whole store. You better get it now. It's not going to last. These hoodies are $60. You might as well get 30% off, and they are every bit of worth it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I want to just play this. I don't need to talk a long time. I don't need to have a lot to be said. Vivek Ramaswamy is on a rampage. He's going through and spanking everybody. And thank God that he made it to Chris Cuomo's show. Now, we know Chris Cuomo. We know who he was. We know who he is, and we know how he was simping for his brother and lying on television and bashing Trump and being a social justice warrior. And he had the nerve. I don't know why they do it, but I'm glad they do it because it's content. He had the nerve to bring Vivek Ramaswamy on his show, thinking that I guess he's smart enough to get a gotcha moment out of it, but he finna take a L, and I want to enjoy this with y'all. Roll the film.
Why do you keep going at Nikki Haley? Why do you think this is going to bear fruit?
Chris, I don't know what you've been smoking, man. You and the rest of the mainstream media. It's laughable. Nikki Haley's been going after me the whole campaign. First debate, second debate. You know, she's been trailing me for much of the time, but I realize the establishment media has realized that there's a puppet they want to put up. I'm not playing that game. The grassroots of this country know they want a leader who isn't going to send us, our sons and daughters, to go die in foreign wars that racked up $7 trillion in debt. Dick Cheney 2.0 is taking over the GOP. Problem is the Democratic establishment media is now rooting for war, too. I'm the only candidate speaking for a true America First agenda on that debate stage, and I think we're going to be successful.
I don't know what you smoking. Vivek been watching my videos, bro. That's what I say. Roll clip.
Vivek, how are you going to bring people together when you just put together a tapestry of conspiracies? You know that I'm not pitching anything about
Chris,
Nikki Haley.
What are you talking about?
She won't even come on my show.
There's no tapestry.
She won't even come on my show.
What are
you talking about that?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Hold on a second. I let you put it out there, and now I get to finish smoking, and now I get to answer, which is, this is what the media is doing, is putting up Nikki Haley against me because they know I'm the real deal. Please. She hasn't even been on my show. I'm just watching you get slapped around by her, and I'm wondering what your strategy is.
The fact of the matter is, Chris, my strategy is calling out the mainstream media like I did to Kristen Welker at the start of that debate. I asked her about the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, told her to look the audience in the eye and apologize to them. Just like I'll tell you, you're part of the mainstream media despite pretending like you're not. Look the audience in the eye and tell them how you covered for your brother. For all that happened.
I'm part of the mainstream media.
Hey, listen. And you play the same games that the rest of the mainstream media does.
Take care of
You're
your
doing
family?
it tonight.
That's fine.
You have been covering for your brother. You have been playing a game. You were kicked off there on CNN.
Of course I helped my brother. Of course I do.
And you know what? That's been journalistic standards that have now been failed, not just by you, but by every member of the broken political media. So yes, it is going to take an outsider to call it out. And you want to look
everyone in the media is responsible for covering for my brother? See what I'm saying?
90%
you miss
90% of the media is colluding with respect to pushing one answer
Vivek,
on the American public for the origin of COVID-19 to the Hunter Biden laptop story to now which people they decide they want to put up as their puppets to take on Donald Trump. And that's just the fact of the matter.
Look,
he can't handle it. He can't handle it. It's hard for me to watch them get spanked. Like these grown men up here, and you can see Cuomo is flinching in his face. You can see his facial expression. He's very uncomfortable because he bit off more than he could chew. He tried to hit a dog that he thought was sleeping and got up and started biting him. And that's what Vivek is doing to him. This is why I love Vivek, because he's cutting these people and he's not holding back. He's telling the truth. He definitely covered for his brother. Then he admitted he covered for his brother. He said that's the journalistic standard that you guys have been upholding. You can't cover for your brother as a journalist, dummy. You should be on here trying to expose what the truth is. And if your brother's in trouble, just don't talk about it. Don't cover for him. But see, Vivek is calling these people out. Nikki Haley is the darling. Nikki Haley is somebody they want to prop up because they see that Ron DeSantis is falling apart. But Vivek Ramaswamy is coming through and knocking them all down like some bowling pins. They do not stand up to truth and facts when they're presented. They start getting uncomfortable. They start getting uncomfortable like Nikki Haley. They start getting uncomfortable like the mainstream media. They hate Vivek Ramaswamy because Vivek Ramaswamy reminds them of a younger, more intelligent, more vibrant, I would argue, more zealous Donald Trump without the baggage. And they are terrified if this man gets enough traction that he is going to take over. And people like Cuomo are smelling their own sauce to the point where they think they can challenge him, and then they get him on the show, and they just look like idiots and haters. Shout out to Vivek Ramaswamy. I'm doing this in the break of my radio show, so I got to get back on the radio. I wish this could be a longer discussion, but you got to watch it on the next video. How much time do I got? I probably got about 1 more minute. I got 30 seconds. Lord Jesus, I got to get back on the radio. I love you guys. Tell me what you think about this exchange between Vivek and Cuomo. I really think Vivek is making leaps and bounds of a projection to be president. Although the polls are favoring Nikki Haley, it's all a scam. The polls are bull crap, in my opinion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, see you on the next one.